Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
There we are. That ought to keep me light on my feet.
I'll feel a sight better once I've had my dinner.
Times are hard. Barely scraping by.
I'd swear I've not blinked once in the last hour.
If I could, I'd never leave.
Good heavens.
Little enough gold to spend as tis.
What there be to find in town today?
Not sure. Wish I had the chance to
Gather round! Gather round!
This might be worth a read.
Say, have you been to Harm? Well, if you do visit, I hear he sets out as if that wasn't queer enough. I cannot fathom his obsession.
Gather round! Gather round! Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Aye, got some coin. Much appreciated.
Dead on my feet, but much to do yet.
The safer the roads.
Mayhap I ought to ask around town. Hail, friend! Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're of trustworthy ilk. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind the house in my stead. Fear not, I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with the cleaning, and I don't expect you to stay cooped up in there neither. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home a waypoint on your travels. Sound appealing? Then come on by and have a look-see. I've taken the liberty of marking the location on your map.
Myself to a tipple before bed.
It is quiet.
Haven't had many customers with decent weight.
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Come back anytime. Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the finest brews in all of Vernworth. Wonderful. What a met, sir. Fancy again? Fine wares all. 'Tis 'quiet. 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 'Tis '
Guns and politics are no concern.
Come now, Luke.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
I've just about had my fill of...
They say the seams driving away the drags is a right miracle-y.
Good day to you.
I'm not sure
This
what's
really
that.
is fun.
I've all manner of arms for sale. Well, come, have yourself a look.
How might I be of service? Welcome to Bjorn's, and quality is what you need if you want. To survive. So, will you check the price? Just remember, Misers die. Many thanks. I appreciate.
I cannot wait to put this new equipment to use.
By what margin will it improve our performance in battle, I wonder?
Need anything? I've been here so long, I almost forgot why.
Might as well take a look while you're here. There, eh? Many thanks.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
Another day, same as the one at
You've come! Glad to see you, friend. So, what say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? As I've said, you needn't worry about tending to... Many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you. I'll stop by again in a week's time, but...
We will find much better rest in an abode than out in the elements, methinks. Let us make good use of it while we can.
You have my support.
We must rest, though the sun is still up. 'Twas a chimera I was tasked with battling. A ferocious and... Up we get. We can expect a busy night.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
Ready to forge on?
Tired. Is there no escape?
I could use a bit of peace and quiet.
What should I get up to today?
Nourish the spirit.
Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
Welcome.
Yes, take it easy today.
This place.
My knees are acting up.
Single heavy purse.
Welcome.
Now, where was I headed?
A tad rowdy, but I shan't complain.
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. 'Twould be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, Your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Vernworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
There is no shortage of beasts that need culling in this world.
We ought take the time to evaluate our fighting strength and equipment before setting out.
Most sensible, Master. You'll be able to move much more freely with a lighter pack.
I'll take any chance and not
I'm not risking my life for every face.
Oi there, friend! Care to help a fellow out? All I ask is that you hear my request. What have you got to lose? My thanks, sir. As to the matter at hand, it concerns my ox cart business. I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters on the road, but now I feel prepared to start making trips to Melv again. Only trouble is, there are still monsters about, and I can't help but worry for the safety of the carts. That's where you come in. See, I've got a letter here from Lady Margit, the Watchhead's wife, to be delivered to one Sir Leonard in Melv. I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that the letter reaches its recipient. What say you, friend? Splendid! I knew I was right to put my faith in you. Now, the carts only depart at certain hours of the day, but I find that time flies when I take a seat at the station to wait. And mind you don't forget to pay your way before you board. That's standard practice, and I would advise against trying any funny business. Each cart travels with an escort of trained soldiers, see, in case it encounters any monsters out on the road. So anyone thinking of riding for free will have to take the issue up with them. But enough of my lecturing. Just make sure that letter gets to Sir Leonard, then come find me when the job's done. Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time, seeing as you're doing me a favour and all. Come find me when you've delivered that letter up.
We ought to see this to its destination.
No hurry to
I wonder
leave.
what's going on in town. Might go and see.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
It falls on me to resolve this.
It's just another day.
This ox cart's bound for Melv.
I'll need to see some coin before I let you on. I suppose I ought to check the wheels before we depart.
What to make of this?
Only care
Now
I
here's a
have
welcome
is how
sight.
to spend the day.
If you're in need of a ride, 'tis now or now.
Surely I know the day with day off.
I'm ready for patrol. I'll do as I please.
Let him try to leave.
Now, where was I bound again?
Good heavens! The pantry is crawling with nuts.
Cleaning before I'm tired.
Surrounded by whingers on all sides. What am I supposed to do?
Lots to do. What to make of this?
Time. All my peers seem so much more
Those new recruits could barely lift their swords.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Everyone's as tired as I am.
I wonder what's going on in town.
Well, this is no good. Can't let myself get distracted.
I'm in fine fettle today.
hurry to leave.
I'm in fine battle today.
It is just another day, same as the one afore. I worked hard today. I think I've earned a rest. So.
Rest all my equipment. All of the shots.
Might try my...
My body's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle.
I'll sleep like a log tonight.
I'm in fine battle today.
Rest all my equipment. All of the shots.
Methinks this can only be destroyed from the other side.
Plainly speaking, 'tis a bother. Is it a bit early for a rest yet?
To the tavern.
My back's so stiff after a day's patrol.
This must go unpunished.
Scared out of the car. You should be.
I shan't let them harm you.
Get back here.
It's fun shaking.
Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt. We've got goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
The Arisen has been cleansed. Well done, Master.
Now, how best to proceed?
Cut that out.
Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid.
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out...
'Tis quiet about.
I'll sleep soundly tonight.
Good. I'd never leave.
I didn't have to work to earn my bread.
I'll have an early supper.
Ah, a week again. Always a pleasure.
How might I be of service?
How have you been? Alas, would that you were...
"'Tis my duty to hear..."
One Wakestone shard is a mere rock, but combined, they can work miracles.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it.
Fewer worries when
Times are hard. I'm barely scraping by.
I pity Tavern? those content.
Ours is a show on.
As they say.
I've not much to offer you.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Know you of shallow waters as safe, becoming a feast for the bride.
Aught you need of me?
I've a pressing duty.
Would that we'd spend all day here. Good day, sir.
Can't work as late as I used to anymore.
These old bones can hardly keep up. Have you need of me?
Hell, if you've a moment to spare, I'd like a... As you can see, we're rebuilding. A task that can always... What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good sort. Here's what I need from you. A bask of saurians has made their nest outside the village. Though they're yet to cause any harm, their proximity makes the villagers I'd like to enlist... I've prepared some explosive casks and left them by the village entrance. Use them to send the saurian...
A saurian...
Aye, what can I do for you? Ah, a letter from Lady Margaret, you say? 'Tis a fair way you've come, then. My thanks. She's a kindly sort, I must say. We met when I worked with her husband.
We'd best report back.
It's this way.
Splendid accomplishment. You have honed your talents to new heights.
One can but strive to improve. Not much going on.
Time to get back to it.
That Lady Margaret's a kindly sort. Well, that appears to have sent to finish the job. I'd have you drop a jar of poison into them. With any luck, the saurians will realize that they... But pray, take care not to drop it. You must make sure your aim is true. Good. You'll find the jars of poison just outside.
Now we are to throw a jar of poison. Be sure to handle it with care, Master. Well done, Master. Those Saurians shan't dare approach the village for some time, thanks to your efforts.
'Twas a pleasure to recount such good tidings.
You've done it, and I must say you've a fine... Watching you got... or perhaps 'tis a little early for such talk. In any event, thanks to the work you've done for us today, the rebuilding efforts ought to proceed.
'Tis done. That was certainly worthwhile.
We have done what we set out to do, and that is well enough.
Our efforts have been rewarded.
Everyone's as tired as I am.
It's quiet about.
Very well. I shall return.
It's just another day. Same as the one before.
Barely lift their swords. In every age, hence, horns are not to mention. 'Tis clear their
It's enough to break any man's spirit, this.
It's this way. I'm not taking any pack.
This can't be happening.
Wouldn't say no to a bit of excitement.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Fewer monsters are to be found.
This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Ah, here we are.
Ah, you've returned. How did you... Splendid! You've been in the cart, reached its destination, safe and sound, and...
Ox carts seem a convenient choice for longer journeys. I see no harm in making... Use of them is needed, Master.
Indeed, you are correct.
That's it. I've had enough. Clear off. And don't come back till you're ready to do business properly.
But I've got the coin, I swear it. I simply just...
Where is it then, eh? Bring the coin, all of it, or I'll call the
Oh, 'tis you. You're the good sir who aided me in Melve. Thank you again, sir. You don't know how grateful I am to you.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige. Stay with me, Arisen. Wait right there.
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter that medicine in Melv? I thought so. She's not stopped talking of her adventure since she arrived home. You have that girl's always running off on some fool's errand or other. For all my chiding. Once she gets an idea under her bonnet, there's simply no talk. Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I'd fain offer you a discount on my wares. Pray, make good use of it.
Certainly, Arisen. How might I be of aid? You have no need of my assistance at present, but I shall be...
Oh, 'tis you. You're a welcome sight. Forgive my boldness, but would you be willing to lend me some gold? I swear you'll be repaid in full. Are you sure? Oh, many thanks. I shall repay you anon, you've my word.
Not you again! I thought I made myself quite clear.
Ah, but I've brought the gold this time. I assume that changes things.
Oh, well, if you've got the gold, then you're welcome to spend it. This is the one you've been eyeing, isn't it? Go on then, take it.
My thanks. I finally have what I came for, and worry not, you'll have your coin back in good time, I promise.
He seems a young man of decent character. I believe his promise to repay you was a genuine one.
Lots to do.
This really is fun. Might head
It's this way.
Is Artemisia a ship? But not a bit.
Time to be heading home.
Let me get that. Encountering this road here is a welcome surprise.
You are in need of
tale is, Vermund was once the Beastren Kingdom.
Truly?
Indeed. Though 'tis not widely known among the common folk.
I'm looking for a fight, but I can take ye.
Are you trying to piss me off?
You feared?
You should be.
Stand a chance. Ye really pushing your luck.
My curative magics are at your disposal.
Wait right there.
How dare Ally! This battle is not yet done!
Do we truly mean to continue the battle?
How dare Ally! This battle is not yet done!
Thank you, Master. I only hope I
Do not
I am sorry.
Do not test. How dare
I'm unsure how best.
How dare
more can be done.
Do not test me.
That's it. I've had enough. If you want to leave, show us your, sincerity. That's enough out of you. Polish up my gear for tomorrow.
I'll not stick my head where it will get cut off. Hay watched you, and you can bid this cell goodbye. Hold your tongue, wretch. Soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern.
Darn it. I'm nodding off where I stand. I'd hasten. Home, were this not my duty.
So alert all day long. Done by dusk.
Isn't it early for a rest as yet?
I'm just grateful I get to leave quite life.
My apologies, sir, but as you are not a member of this establishment, I cannot permit you through. My apologies, sir, but as...
Wait for the new equipment.
Almost wish all would happen to shake things up.
Else needs doing.
There is a rumor whispered among pawns that I've oft pondered. The gist of it is, when pawns travel beyond the rift, we can contract a peculiar illness that imperils the lives of those around us. At first, we are only restless and excitable, but in time we become so unruly that even the Arisen holds no sway over us.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. If ever you've need of an ear to... I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive. Shall we discuss tactics now, or...
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration. Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here. Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
We meet again. Truth be told, I was would you care to stay and talk a moment? I'm glad. Sit down, won't you? I'm rather fond of this place. I ne'er imagined a city could be like this. So full of excitement, so alive. And how could I have? In all my life, I've hardly left the palace. My mother is quite strict. You understand. Oft did I long for a taste of normal life. Even aught as simple as going shopping for myself. My mother has always procured the things I covet for me, so to pick out an item and obtain it with my own hands held a certain appeal. Which reminds me, I owe you a debt. I fear I cannot repay the full sum all at once. I have rather little in the way of spending money. Pray, take this for now. You'll have more when next we meet. My apologies, friend, but I'd best be going. I mustn't let Mother find out I left the palace. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope we'll see each other anon. Till then, farewell.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears.
Oh, what does this say?
Shall we take a closer look? We must rest, though the sun is still up.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
All this hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
Tis so dull. Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by
Still waiting on that.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? I am deeply familiar with this region. You can count on me to guide you. I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost. Is your pack slowing you down, Master? Pray, bear in mind that you can only carry so much by yourself. There's no need to go the long way round, when a shorter route is readily available. Follow me, Master. Do you wish for me to proceed? We won't be able to climb back up the slope once we've gone down.
Slide down and join me, Master.
Follow me, if you would.
It is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard. You have my protection. Let my magic grant you an elemental boon. Over here, if you please. Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow you instead.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
This one's shaking.
Now here's a surprise.
Our collection grows.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
How are we to get through this door?
Should be.
Prepare yourself! Pull back, and I'll repeat the magic. Look right there.
That was incredible. Never have I encountered such a strategy.
Now that is a surprise.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
Protect the shipment! Steal your count! Cut the things down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
Bee, how did this happen? We must defend the cargo. Tenacious not.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
That's it!
You looking to enlist?
I thank you for coming to our aid. That was a tight spot you saved us from. And what luck! Nary a scratch on the wares to show for it.
My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those in my possession to craft things for you in my spare time.
Just yonder. Looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
We've got choppers!
It has a resistance to ice.
This place offers a view of the sea.
I imagine we would not escape a plunge into the water depths. Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look. Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
Perhaps 'tis time we return to our base of operations and deposit some of our finds.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid.
Prepare yourself!
It seems we have arranged our foes. Focus. A moment of decision is still.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Townspeople.
Pray, follow me.
Well met. Looking to make a purchase? Hope to see you again.
We're still in a fight!
We've got goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
I shan't let them harm you.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
What a waste. That's quite enough. We're still in a fight. No more!
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
The Arisen have been drenched.
Let my magic grant you an immense.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound. Master, idle chatter shan't do our cause any good. There is no shortage of... Pray, make full use of this opportunity to fell it. Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
A new day, a new perspective.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use. You have my protection.
Very well. I shall return.
I never would have expected to find a cave in a place like this.
It is an exciting discovery, but we ought not to lose our heads.
We must not let down our guard. Well done, Master.
A profitable endeavor.
Drop all your valuables, and I might just let you live.
Nicely done. I can do no less in service of the Arisen.
Splendid.
A different path would serve us better now. I'll lead the way. Onward. Our work is not yet done. Unless you've any objections arisen, I will plot our course from the nearest location. Trevo Mine is a stone's throw from here. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige. You have no need of my assistance at present, but I shall be ready to render aid at a moment's notice.
I must confess, naught rattles me quite so much as the unexpected snuffing of my lantern light.
I expect that's a common occurrence in our line of work.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? Let us proceed to the next location. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen? Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here. Right there.
We achieved remarkable synchronicity.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack. Over here, if you please. Let me get that. This way.
I can't bear it. Please have mercy.
We have no need of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
You've my gratitude. Consider it my thanks for all you've done.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side.
We're here, Master. Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
Quick! Douse the flame!
Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here.
We trounced our foe well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Boy, you then! If you reach the far, give us a hand! Right, lend us your aid.
I am sorry.
Our task is complete.
Splendid. Forgive me for being a burden, Arisen.
This looks as if 'twould fetch a hefty sum.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide.
I'd wager our merry band can handle whatever comes.
No challenge is beyond our combined might.
I quite agree.
carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
Onward. Our work is not yet done. On to the nearest location. We were to make for Har village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here.
You've a strong arm. The goblins are well routed. You have my thanks. 'Twas a simple patrol mission, till we walked into their ambush. Those cursed things caught us entirely unawares. I don't know where we'd be if you hadn't come along. I pray you'll let me repay the favour, if e'er there's a chance.
My magics are yours to command, should you require the skills of a mage. I would gladly be of aid, Arisen. Allow me to check whether there's aught nearby.
Be sure not to overlook anything.
Goblins, Master!
We have no need of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
The Arisen has been torched! Quick! Past the flames! Certainly, Arisen. How might I be of aid? My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment. Let my magics grant you an elemental glow.
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow and mind the ceiling.
What? Oh, 'twas but a trick of the light.
Would be most efficient to make for our nearest destination first. We were to make for Har village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here. We should be able to move this boulder without combining.
Would anyone care to
Over here, if you please. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? In another world, I learned that a forgotten rift stone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master? One moment. I believe we are bound for... Yes, I know the place. Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
'Twould seem we've little choice but to set out for the place.
Surely I'm over to a day off. Someone will buy alt.
We have arrived.
I'd wager there's ought to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look. Let us proceed to the next location. A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness fools can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control, and in time will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
Indeed. But we shall have to remain watchful, lest one of our company should start showing signs of this sickness.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Have a gander at my wares. You shan't regret it. Hope to see you again ere long.
Most sensible, Master. You'll be able to move much more freely with the lighter pack. Pray, allow me to open your chest.
What a bloody disgrace!
Not necessarily easier to counsel.
I shot without any further consequence. It seems we have a great barrier.
Why do you not shoot the range?
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the strength of the elements.
Leave off!
Sleep. Or a comfy bedroll.
Would you mind coming over here?
What's your problem?
What?
You best watch yourself.
Fancy a broken arm? Why, that's my speciality.
I have a knack for gathering items and am ever on the hunt for new finds.
Slim pickings of late. Leaving my touch.
Come on then. Let's dance. Stop!
That was well. There is no one standing who might say otherwise. Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Think right there.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Ah, excellent find. In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
No, don't want to die. No, don't want to die.
A profitable endeavor.
So hungry.
My baby.
Efficiency at its best.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
As a matter of fact, curious thing. One of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
Each to their own.
We've little need for a campsite at present.
Let us... return once we've grown tired from our labors.
I pray my efforts aid your cause.
I see you recognize my worth, Arisen.
Oh! You've come to a dangerous place. Scaly beasts make this their den. We've been to a small force ventured inside. I'll not stop you if you wish to
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Fine. There's a haze over my eyes. Can anyone hear me? We need help. I don't want to fall here.
Damn blizzard! This one is all my last.
I am in your debt, sir. Thanks to your valor, I shall live to fight another day. I am in your debt, sir. Thanks to your...
'Tis rather high. It might be beyond our reach.
Methinks I can make it over there. I would gladly be of aid, Arisen. Onward. Our work is not yet done. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen? We were to make for Harve Village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Thorium, Master!
Flame will accomplish little against this foe. How might I do it? I sustain
Our task is complete.
Splendid. Defenses. Out of place. It could very well be a trap.
Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. Ah, now it all becomes clear. Methinks I have a better understanding of the structure of this location.
A worthy accomplishment.
This shall be another landmark of our adventure.
Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
We must be ready for anything.
You went in there to save my fellow soldiers. Well now. I underestimated you, friend. I shall send word of your deeds to the captain. You've done well this day. I thank you. We'll see to the rest of this mess. You need not trouble yourself further.
I wonder what they know as world's end.
All people fear.
'Twas a surprise to find someone living out here, and an old man at that. I wonder what so impelled him to set out to sea.
Curious, isn't it?
Hold, sir. I'd rethink pressing onward if I were you. The village is crawling with saurians. Forgive me. I didn't mean to startle you. You're the Arisen, are you? We were hoping to reclaim our village. But we fled when the dragon attacked some days past, thinking we'd return once the baleful thing was gone. Easier said than done, clearly. In our absence, a bask of saurians have made our home. What are we to do? The guard... but mayhap they needn't... Please, sir, do...
Saurians abound, Master. Be on your guard.
Careful now. There, Master. Saurians.
I shan't allow any further harm to come. Let my magic grant you an elemental boon. Our results are awaited. What say we make our report?
Is the deed done, good Arisen? We shall all be able to... I dare say we'll have this place. I cannot thank you enough. If you happen to pass by, I should like for you to see this place as 'twas.
With this, the peril has passed. Still, perhaps we ought to visit the village again anon, just to be certain.
True enough.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow.
Shall we report this development to Captain Brandt? Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
We found a chest. Let us examine what it has to offer. Trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. There's no need to go the long way round, when a shorter route is readily available. Follow me, Master. Bear in mind that the brutals can outwit with unwavering persistence. Such a single mind but not necessarily
never can have too many of these.
Let us take... You're soaked! Do try not to catch cold.
Fire is not its weakness, but its strength.
I will take you. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
Retreat then.
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
Right you are.
This place offers a view of the sea.
I imagine we would not escape a plunge into the water depths.
I've grown accustomed to traveling with these same faces. We've no cause to visit a campsite as yet, methinks.
We shall be ill prepared now. What might that be?
We ought to take a closer look. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle,
I shan't let them harm you. Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our foes.
By your command, Arisen.
Shall we report this development to Captain Bront? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek. Follow me, if you would.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
This way, Master.
A nice place for a picnic.
Am I sure?
convenient. Another destination we were bound for is... not far from here.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
This town must have needs. Maybe I'll treat myself to a tickle before bed.
Good tidings, friend. How have you been keeping? As for me, I made the most of my week-long sojourn. One might even say I enjoyed myself overmuch. You see, I grew so fond of the destination my feet carried me off, and that's when I thought, mayhap you've grown just as fond of this. I can't just give it to you, mind. I've my relocation costs to consider, but I'd say... Well, friend, what say you? Much obliged, friend. I hope you're as pleased with our deal. Suppose I'd best be off. I've my own home to get to.
I ought to explore. See what's needed.
Oh, what does this say?
The one we seek isn't here. The chance we've come at the wrong time.
The current hour ill suits our progress. Let us visit an inn or make camp, and
Welcome to the Star Tropic. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Come back anytime. Welcome.
Walk or to ease my mind of its burdens. I find any turncoats.
Lots of people pass by here.
These
Welcome.
Let's take...
Welcome to the Star. We serve all manner of fine ales here.
Greetings, Your Majesty. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You've done a fine job culling those monsters, Your Majesty. 'Tis common knowledge among the people that 'twas you who delivered them from the number of those who seek out this tavern in the hope of an audience with the Arisen. Grows by should you continue to display such valor. The day will soon come when Dis and it slips my mind. Pray, take this.
Well done, Master. By your efforts, our task is complete.
Indeed.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim. Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to Your Majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate, Many a time has Disa demanded Waldor amend the code of Vermont to her own benefit, and many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in it. Our laws dictate that your majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for you. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee be cautious, your majesty. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of...
Over here, if you please. I sense eyes upon us. We have reached our destination.
Hi. Faring well. Would you care to join me? I'd not say no to... I was hoping you'd say that. Do you know, I had a feeling we'd meet here today. Say, you're not from round here, are you? Are you a traveler? How I envy you. I long to learn more of the outside. She's always telling me how dangerous it is beyond the palace walls. But, after all, if the world truly is so perilous, what of the lives of our people? They must be fraught with uncertainty, subject to hard... It seems unfair that I alone should be shielded from that. But listen to me waffling on. Ah, I almost forgot. Here, I brought more of the money I owe you. I should have the remainder ready by our... My apologies, friend. Thank you for indulging me.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look. I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
I cannot wait to put this new equipment to use.
By what margin will it improve our performance in battle, I wonder?
Welcome to and quality's what you need if you want. To survive. So if you check the price. Remember, misers die early death. Yes. Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
I can accompany you to the castle entrance, Master, but no further.
Interested in my wares?
Would you mind coming over here?
Go on, have a look. Many thanks.
Could use a dash of salt.
Nothing more pathetic than begging for your life.
Quite the predicament.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Our soldiers need better training.
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
Not trained for this.
Wait for the new equipment to come.
Somehow my feet always carry me.
Would that out of interest would happen?
Oh no!
Those new recruits could barely lift their swords. This cannot be what
I must try to effect a change.
Wise are as discerning with time as with
So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow you passage.
Must hold out till someone comes to
job,
relieve
this.
What? Sooner stay out of battle where it's possible.
So this is where you were, Master. I searched high and low for you.
I now have cause to draw steel.
Can't expect to fare so well every day.
And have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? No. Then we are presented with 3 options. Or, Jesus Arisen, have you proof that you are arisen? Ah. They say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared and claimed to be arisen. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true arisen. And what befell him, you... Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated from... Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be, Escape? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts. And I need not turn my ear to Deesa's absurd demands. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, tell me. I suspected as much. Then we are done.
The magistrate seeks a place to quench his thirst for knowledge. Where might we find one, I wonder?
There was a place fitting that description within the slums, as I recall.
Ah, now I understand.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Suppose I ought to be used to this by now.
I swear it.
Wickedness has no hold on you.
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May for... Well met, Sir Arisen. Many thanks. Ah, hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. Perchance you would be willing. You see, one of the children we care for here at the Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady... This building's very old. It could be that he's found himself. Might I impose on you?
What we need now is information. The question is, where to find it?
True enough.
We may benefit from pursuing the information. Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Over here, if you would.
I must pray for guidance. What teachings myself keep these going?
My bed.
Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route.
Watching me, same as the one afore. The crops ought benefit
If I
from all the
sleep on my
sunshine.
woes, mayhap they'll go away.
What should I do?
Am I shedding? Must be my winter coat growing in.
Is it true? Only, I seem to recall someone else. Just be sure you play a fellow Drake or two.
Wish I'd been born a nobleman, son.
All this worrying's giving me an achy back.
Must have taken a wrong turn.
If I sleep on my woes,
Performance
we're
wage.
ready to give the signal.
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
This place offers a view of the sea.
I imagine we would not escape a plunge into the water depths.
Malcolm, don't know why he bothered.
Let me get that.
My bed boots. And I shan't resist.
The other day, now, that's not, and rightly so.
I don't like this place at all.
What do you want to talk?
Humility's here. I'm in no mood for...
My head hurts just thinking about it. What to do? I have no mother or I wanted to get them a present to say thank you, and I thought a bunch of flowers. The problem is, do you think you could help me? All I need is a bunch of for true. I'm sure you'll find the prettiest. Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers already? Well, take your time. You know where.
That's quite enough!
Place?
Not the bosses round here with sticks lodged up 'em. A real head scratchy, this.
I've been on my feet all day.
Boots laced.
My legs are
strapped.
as lead.
I'm ready for patrol. Got to work if I'm to put bread on the table.
Quiet makes me come more anxious.
Still a while to go before we shift.
Shall we gather the materials needed to assemble a bunch of flowers? Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
What should I get up to?
I just about had my fill.
How did I end up?
You!
This looks like trouble. Those new recruits can barely lift their swords.
Long day.
If 'twere up to me, I'd never leave.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Chance to put my feet up is as welcome as fine ale.
Have we purchased all that we require? We ought to review the contents of our packs just to be sure. We are none of it. The like invocation.
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible.
We have obtained a bunch of flowers, as Miss Daphne requested. Now we have but to deliver it to her. Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual. At last we've arrived. Delivery in hand.
Naught but fry of late.
Let's take these men, eh?
Couldn't hurt to rest my feet. Same as the one.
Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here.
We're better prepared than we might have hoped. What we need is already to hand.
Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought me a bunch of... Oh, they'd say, would you mind terribly if I asked you another favour? See, one of my friends taught me a magic spell. It's supposed to let you meet whomever you like. All you have to do is find a silver stone. Put it under you. But there's the problem. I've been looking all over for such. Would you find a silver stone and bring it to me for true? And I'll be waiting.
Our next mission is to acquire a silver stone. Mayhaps silver ore will serve. We can purchase it, or mine it up ourselves.
True enough.
My knees have been acting up of late. The road's at your leisure.
Greeting! Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations.
Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
sunset draws near.
We shall have to be all the more vigilant.
Ah, take that!
I will protect you.
Battle is to be avoided, I take it, Arisen.
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
I quite agree. I'll gather this. It might be of use. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
I discovered a shortcut near here while exploring in another world. Shall I show it to you? Would you mind coming over here? Look here. This path seems rather promising.
This is a very steep slope, Master. One can slide down it, but not climb back up. Or try to proceed. Slide down and join me, Master.
I shall do as you say.
Are our best bet against this foe.
You have my protection. My magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
The path to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
It is not what I expected.
I'd fain lead the way, if you would be so kind as to follow me.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
I expect this ore will suffice for the silver stone Miss Daphne requested. Let us deliver it to her now. Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
For a campsite?
I'm in no need of a rest as yet, Master. Just about anywhere.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Such a magnificent tapestry of stars.
True enough.
Methinks this can only be destroyed from the other side.
Nothing else for it, I suppose.
'Twould seem we've all we need to hand.
I'm ready for patrol.
Something fun to do. I can't wait to see what the day holds.
Frey, follow me. Here we are.
Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere. Have you... Oh, just look how it shines. Thank you ever so much. Say, aren't you curious who I want to meet? Well, I'll tell you. My mother and father. I don't even know what they look like, you know. Not to say I'm unhappy at the gracious hand, of course. But I want to tell them how grateful I am that they gave... Oh, it's so shiny. Oh, hi, Arisen. You'll help me again if I need it, won't you? Please say...
Miss Daphne seemed pleased with our efforts. Mayhap we ought to pay her another visit sometime soon.
Right you are.
Let us speak with everyone we can think of who might know aught of use. I can guide you to the place, Arisen, or thereabouts.
Malcolm's been really into exploring of late. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he was an ox hair away from making some big discovery.
Oi, keep your distance.
You don't need a permit to get into Batal.
You here to aid me?
Have you need of me?
Let me alone. I'm not out here for fun, you know.
Is it true? Only, I seem to recall some... Just be sure you play a fellow Drake or two, and
This performance?
Will this take long? I've ought to be doing.
Say,
Well, I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Interested in my wares? Those aren't faring so well.
Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here.
Maybe he was hoping to find something shiny among the rubble. What?
Faith must come from the spirit, not the mind.
What am I to do? Heavens forfend!
I need not strive to know the unknowable.
We have found a material.
I'm sure...
Good day, sir. Do not approach me.
Is Malcolm all... We were supposed to go exploring together. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking for...
Shall we report our results? Vaults, eh? Let us inform Sir Kendrick of what we've learned. Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
will suffer for this.
I near stood a chance.
We have reached our destination.
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they was... Ah, but you mention rubble, aye? Then perhaps they'll... Come, I fear there's not a moment. Pray, follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the place to look there, a hole. Could he have... There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage ahead looks small. Let us make haste.
Pick up every little thing you find, and your pack will soon outweigh you. Well, I know it, yet I cannot seem to resist.
Ah, yes. That sounds familiar.
I'll hold on to this. After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our foes.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen. Now I can breathe freely at last.
Sir Kendrick? You'll never believe what I've found. It's just up ahead. Books, sir. Books, books, and more books. It's like some sort of secret workshop.
Truly? Perhaps we ought to take a look.
We ought not lose sight of our guide.
Indeed, you are correct.
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing? And I found it. Me.
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of archive? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. This collection must be worth a fortune. 'Tis a veritable treasure trove of... Might I ask that you not share the existence of this place with... We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to be misused. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling...
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, let's investigate this place's secrets together, eh?
It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here. 'Tis surely any scholar's dream.
Indeed, you are correct.
causes conflict.
Even the grave.
None of us is guaranteed
Since
tomorrow.
I wouldn't be here. A short repose would do me a world of good.
We shall remain here.
From over there.
Would that all my days were
I'd
so
rather not
tranquil.
draw steel if I can avoid it.
Oh, one moment. Here it is. Towering at... you may take it. I can cast no magics myself, after all. Left in my care, 'tis as a pearl before... Not to mention... Well, have you found some place I might say... Oh, to think such a place exists. Guide me outside, then. If you can deliver me from this pit...
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master. As the Arisen commands, so must we abide. Show some haste.
It is my duty to devote my life to prayer and virtue.
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet. Just yonder. Looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
Ah, now here's a surprise.
Our collection grows.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
How did I end up in this miserable...
Might have a little ship.
Left me an ill feeling.
Aye, this should be far enough. If you truly are Arisen, words may be, mayhap, the knowledge...
We have what we need to deliver, do we not? Let us find the intended recipient.
We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it.
You have my support.
I haven't got anything to leave. Oi! Who's there?
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
Wish I had someone to share this sport with.
I cannot stand to remain here another
Always
moment.
another errand to see to.
There'll be a few heavy curses about today.
Coin smell
I'll take opportunities as they come, I say. Well met, sir.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
We have arrived.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen Your Majesty, it seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dedication to justice shall doubtless be a great boon to our cause. Mayhap 'twould be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. He might have knowledge that could benefit you on your travels. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray, take this. Consider it remuneration for Your Majesty's efforts.
That was certainly worthwhile.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim, while examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds. For some time now, it seems she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be Arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermont. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope, to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that Your Majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign is the key to unraveling Deeza's scheme and securing your enthronement.
Over here, if you please.